So, a brand new mini game came out today called Mahogany Homes, and I thought I would give it a try. Need to find Amy. I'm also going to be testing out a, a possible magic method here by making plank spells on my way to doing the content that Amy is going to assign me here. Let's see what the first task that she gives us. If I talk to her. Hi, I'm Amy. How may I help? What do you do here? And then she tells me where we're set up, so contact people with their homes. Skip through all this dialogue. I'd like a construction contract. What kind of contract would you like? So gives you different options here. I'm 99 construction, this is my max main, so I think I'll go with an expert contract. Yes, so go see Norman south of the fountain in Falador for us. You can get another job once you furnish these home. Okay. Let's find Norman in Falador. Fountain. Aha! So over here, let's go and check it out. So where is Norman? If I find Norman, south of the... Is he in here? Where's Norman? There's Larry. Aha, I found Norman. Okay, that took me a while. Hey, I'm your contractor from Mahogany Homes. What did you want done? I like my ranged fix. I like a mahogany table built. I'd like a mahogany bed built. Oh, he's got a lot of things that he wants built, doesn't he? Okay, mate, let's see what we can do for you. If I check out, so he wants his range repaired first. You need a saw and hammer to repair furniture. Well, duh. Let's go and get that. So I think we'll start with the mahogany items that he wants built. And I'm using the plank make spell here whilst I'm moving about to get some magic experience. So I checked the magic experience per hour. I'm getting roughly 24k, but that is not accurate if I'm honest with you, because I've not been doing it that long. So we'll see what our XP rates were at towards the end. But if I'm here, so I removed that and then it wants me to build it, and then if I press that, okay, it's giving me 224 construction. Nice. And then I build that, and then he wants this removed as well. If I build that, he wants 3 mahogany planks done for that one. And then down here, table, make a couple more planks. That's another table done. What else did he want done? So I think that's all the mahogany items that he wanted built. I think the last one that I have here is the repair broken range. Will it tell me what I need? 1 steel bar, okay. So I think we need to go to the Grand Exchange to get some steel bars. Didn't think of that actually when I was planning to do this, but all the same, as a max main, I can get to the Grand Exchange quite easily, so let's go and get that last steel bar. So I finished the contract. It just told me in the game that I've completed the contract. So if I talk to Norman, what is he going to give me? So he gave me some extra contract construction experience, I should say, for talking to him, and he's also offering me a cup of tea. And then I got 4 points there, and I think you just go back to Amy here in Falador to get another contract. Very easy content, and just from 5 minutes of work I've done that much construction experience, which for a main like me, not that great, but for a Iron Man, specifically an Ultimate Iron Man, that's quite a lot of experience to get in like 5 minutes, because yeah, I think this is definitely going to replace the limestone method for Ultimate Iron Man, and I think construction is going to be very, very easy for Iron Man. But enough waffling. I think we're going to give this an hour. We'll try the content out for an hour and see how much XP that we'll get from this as well. And we'll continue doing this magic method as well, making planks whilst we're doing the construction contracts as well. And let's see what we end up with. Let's talk to Amy to get another reward here. So I did about an hour of Mahogany Homes, and the content is very, very easy. But perhaps more importantly, I wasn't bored training construction, which I usually am when using the previous methods that were available before this update. So before I get into any criticism that I have for this new minigame, what I will say is even after an hour into doing this, I'd say it makes construction a lot more fun than it was before, and given the fact that this is a video game, that is an important improvement because video games are supposed to be fun. I was taken to various areas of the game that I hadn't really visited before, and that is also a bonus. There are NPCs in Rock that you have to visit to make new furniture for, and there are more in Hosidius and in Falador. It was taking me an average of about 2 minutes per contract once I got hang of moving about place to place, and when I eventually learned where each furniture was supposed to be by memory. Skipping through the dialogue definitely speeds things up, and you don't necessarily have to pay attention to the NPC you're taking the contract with, as the game highlights the areas where you're supposed to be making the new furniture. I expect that the developers of the RuneLite client will probably make a plugin that will further highlight the furniture that you're supposed to be making, so Mahogany Homes will probably get a lot easier. In spite of these positives, I have to say that this was a negative update for the game. It severely nursed the construction skill for Ultimate Iron Man, which before this update was a difficult skill for him to train. Before Mahogany Homes, Ultimate Iron Man would have to spend a lot of time unlocking very obscure items, like the legs that they would have to get from the Mauritania diary, or they would have to spend a lot of time farming up to plant teak trees on Fossil Island. Now that Mahogany Homes is in the game, you don't really have to unlock these things to do construction efficiently anymore. You can unlock easier teleports like the Falador or Ravok teleports, and with the reward crates on the minigame, getting the planks has never been easier for training construction on the Ultimate Iron Man. Whilst I will admit that this update does make construction more fun to train, and might even possibly make it a money making method for main accounts, depending on what the reward crates give you, I don't like it when one update is good for one aspect of the game but negatively impacts another. I know a lot of Ultimate Iron Man didn't want this to pass into the game, and as someone who occasionally plays their own Ultimate, I didn't want this to be put into the game neither. Until Jagex segregates the community and opens up worlds specifically for each game mode, then I believe more updates like this will come out that will continue to negatively impact other game modes. Mahogany Homes is great for lazy main accounts like myself who hate construction, and will be great for Iron Man modes which can use banks, but I think it will also affect how other game modes are played, such as future Deadman mode tournaments or the upcoming Trailblazer League. But for Ultimate Iron Man, this was a bad update. Construction should be extremely difficult for a game mode that can only use their inventory, and this update makes construction a lot easier for the Ultimate Iron Man mode. If I was going to rate Mahogany Homes out of 10, then I would give it a 6. It does make construction a lot more fun, at least for me, which is a big positive, but makes the skill easier for Iron Man modes, specifically the Ultimate Iron Man mode, and that is one big negative for me. One last positive that I forgot to give, depending on your perspective, is that this minigame doesn't really affect XP rates for main accounts like myself. It definitely will with Iron Man, as they can spend less time resource gathering now, but for mains the XP is actually quite shit. After an hour I got 41k magic XP from plank making and 143k construction XP, which in comparison to the established metagame for main accounts, it's really bad. It won't change how mains train construction that much, but if you really hate misclicking and constantly standing in one spot for hours on end training construction like I do, then Mahogany Homes might be a good alternative. If you agree or disagree with anything that I've said, then tell me in the comment section down below. And if this video gets 100 likes, I will do a loot video opening up the reward crates that you can buy in the minigame shop. We can find out together what you can get from these new crates and see just how much this update will affect Iron Man and whether or not it's a potential moneymaker. Until then, I will probably see you in my next Hardcore Iron Man video, and until then, I will say goodbye and thank you for watching.